Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
M15 PCA.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join discussion over on Discord, link in description below. If you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So we're up to episode 11 of Discovery, and it's not getting any better.
No, it's just getting odder and just, I don't know.
So many hokey time... If you've ever watched like really crappy time travel movies from like the 80s, it's the same kind of setup.
Even Quantum Leap is better than this.
Yeah, they just come up with weird explanations for things, and none of it makes any sense. When if you actually sit and think about it, you're like, what? But okay, but when we get to the stupid parts, we'll talk about it. But we open up and it's Michael and her family when she was younger, when they went to go look at that supernova, and they say supernova about 55 times, so we know that they're going to go back in time and use a supernova to fix everything.
Of course.
Because they even mention it later, like, you need the power of a supernova, and they all turn, look at the camera and wink. We know that's going to be part of the show. Yeah. If I'm wrong, I'll be so shocked. But
why would they keep mentioning it? They won't just keep throwing it out there like that.
So, like, they're, like, working on the space suit, the Red Angel suit, and talking about time crystals and secret Section 31 missions in front of their daughter. Yeah. What?
This takes place when Burnham was younger.
Yeah, it's a flashback. There's her and her family. And they're just openly talking about super secret...
The mayor made it sound like that she was off somewhere else and they were doing this on this planet and she was visiting someone else when this happened. That's what it felt like to me. No, it's like they would never do that. It was in front of Burnham didn't remember all this when she was younger.
It's so weird.
She's supposed to be the smartest person in the whole universe, but she didn't remember this.
So she sees a ship coming down, and it is a Klingon bird of prey. Looks kind of cool. It made it to this Vulcan outpost that has Federation people on it, and no defenses, no alarms,
no sensor net, nothing. This is before they had cloaking technology.
Yeah, so they just let a Klingon vessel get into their space, and no one said anything.
Yeah, there'd be at least 50 Federation ships there,
and
that's around there.
And that's the scene where Michael Burnham gets thrown in the closet, and her mom's like, "Oh, stay here." And that's when where she thought her parents got killed. Mm-hmm. And then she wakes up in medical bay screaming, and that's what I want to do. And she's like, "Oh, I had a dream. I saw my mom and everything." And that's when the last episode ended. She saw her mom get out of the angel suit, mm-hmm. And she's like, "Oh, it must have been me. I was imagining that." They're like, "No, Michael, it really was your mom." But we started thinking, whoa, remember the 100% DNA match?
There's no way.
They're like, oh, your mom is a lot of similar. Then it wouldn't be 100%. It would have been like...
Oh, they said some other dumb DNA thing. Some other kind of way to explain it, which made no sense.
We can do that now. Yeah. So if I took... And so there's like, goes between mothers and daughters. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why fake us out with that? It's Michael from the future and it's really her mom.
You're not surprised anyways. It's dumb because it doesn't make any sense.
This is Trek... This isn't like 1940s where they could mess things up like that. This is the future. How can they screw it up?
And like you said, we could do that now with DNA. So it's not a surprise. Like, it would be 99.5. That's what it would be.
So Michael Burnham's having a little freak out because they're telling it's really her mom. And she's like, "Oh, I got to go talk to my mom." They're like, "No, she's actually... You can't because she's still in a coma. Yeah. And you're recovering from all the radiation that you took in. Michael, shut up." And this goes on and on and on. Spock goes in the room and kind of tells her the same thing. Giorgio's there and everything. Like, okay, we're going to talk to her. We're going to try. First, she's still asleep and everything, but Michael, you can't go see her. Yeah. And Michael's like crying in tears. We feel nothing.
I don't like Michael Burnham.
We really don't. We know Michael Burnham, but no one cares about her. Yeah. And her mom, we don't even know who she is as a character. No. So we can't care about her.
No. Well, it would have made sense if you watched an episode that actually showed their past a little more with her mom. That would have been something.
That 5-second little thing when she was a little girl, that was enough for us to fall in love with this character and care about her.
That's so stupid. That's so dumb.
Nobody
cares.
Do that. We get back to again, Captain What's His Face. What's his name?
I don't even know.
Captain of Section 31 ship. Captain blah blah. He's got captured by Control, the evil AI.
I don't know. Is this his Control ship, or is he still on? Is it on Section 31?
This is on the Section 31 ship.
No one knows where he's at all. I know the secretive, but
let me riddle me this, Batman. The thing stabbed him in the eye, so that was just that didn't do anything, just to stab him in his eye. So that thing has an eye stabber in it. Talk about security, right? That'd be like your doorbell having a spike that pops out.
That's what happens in Prey. That's fine in Prey. This is so stupid.
Again, hokey 80s sci-fi, perfectly. Critters, any of this other kind of really hokey
Okay,
things.
you accept it.
This So that was like a defense thing. So it poked him in the eye.
Oh, jeez.
Remember, he collapsed onto the floor.
Yeah.
How did he get tied into this chair, this thing? Because he's like strapped down.
I mean, wouldn't it have been nice if they actually showed like some of the holograms could grab him and they put him on
or
there?
Or took over like a machine in the room.
Show us something. Just don't have him on a chair.
How did it get him into this position?
And plus, how long has he been over there? No one's wondering where the captain's at. I know it's 6:31, but no one's wondering.
No.
Stupid.
No one has anything to say.
Oh no. Well, we're just
so
convenient.
it's so control the hologram version. Oh, it's like first it looks like Michael Burnham. It starts looking like everybody else, but it doesn't matter. And it was easy to take the form of a Vulcan because Vulcans are cold and calculating. But human beings, there's a nuance that I'm yet to master, and you're gonna help me. And he's like, and the cool thing is, he's like, no way, I'm never gonna help you. Oh, you don't have a choice. And then right out of the Matrix, it stabs him and shoots the little nanobots into.
I mean, if you made it a little bit dirtier, it would look like a horror movie thing.
Yeah, it's super scary.
I mean, like Hellraiser. What is this?
Like a techno Hellraiser.
Yeah, as I said, if it was dirtier, but it's not, obviously.
And then like this machine just stabs him and puts these little machines in him, and just like and more like the Matrix, like Mr. Anderson. Remember how he took over the agent?
Yeah,
took over what's his face?
I forgot his name.
And he took over the other human. Yeah. It's exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
They have no original ideas in the show.
So now it's in Captain what's his face, and he got eyeball stabby. We get back to Michael because I guess apparently they downloaded a bunch of like audio logs, video logs from the suit, and Michael Burnham's like going through all of them, and it's just like her mom talking about stuff, and then she goes back to the one that's what happened that night, and she like programs the suit, and the suit is kind of cool, but it's just not Trek. No. It doesn't look like Trek anything. This is Mass Effect.
Yeah.
This is Overwatch, the Mercy's Angel Wings. Yeah. It's so hokey.
It's funny because now you mentioned, I was thinking this on there was this other series that got canceled. I love called Cosplay Melee. They had a Star Trek thing someone picked, and they picked something with angel wings and everything. And it's like, well, that was the fifth Star Trek. We should have just waited until this.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right up your alley.
Did that show ever get renewed?
No, it should.
It only had one season, right?
Oh, one season. Wish I had another. I liked it.
It was on Sci-Fi, right?
Yeah, Sci-Fi.
Yeah, so Dave, guys, go check that out. It was kind of a fun little show.
Yeah, I mentioned it because it's funny because they got mad for that. I go, we should have just waited until this series.
So she got into the suit, and right as the Klingons are kicking in the door, she jumps to the field. Oh, yeah. This whole scene, it's being shot from like archival footage that's moving around, and
what
it's
were
all
the cameras
cinematic.
following her? Were those little cameras? What was going on?
If it was a security feed that was like up in the corner, no, this is like a camera that's moving around.
Yeah, like a stationary feed or something.
And
okay, that makes sense.
Following the action and everything. Yeah. What the F? This is so
supposed to be a
stupid.
Section 31 thing? What would it even be like that?
Remember in the previous episodes when it showed Spock and the thing and he was fighting those people? It was like a security cam.
Yeah, it made sense.
Yeah, and it was like from above and it looked normal. No, this is like full-blown sci-fi movie.
So dumb.
We get POVs, we get cinematic. It's so stupid. But I want to call her Mama Burnham goes into the future and she's like, where am I? And this whole scene is all CGI.
Oh yeah, it's all fake.
It looks okay for a video game, but this should have been someone in a real suit. And I can understand them CGIing the wings and maybe some of the lights and stuff.
Yeah, man, they have like a green background on the screen so you could do all that.
This is all computer and it looks hokey.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know where she's at and she's trying to figure out, but obviously we know since she got captured, she gets out of this little problem. Michael, that transmission ends, and then Michael Burnham's like going through all the different transmissions, and she's like standing one spot in the room, then another spot, and another spot. So how long has this been? How much time passed?
Who knows for
Remember,
her?
A couple of hours?
Maybe.
It's been years. No, but
it feels like.
I guess the mom has been coming back to our time and seeing everything's gone. Earth is a wasteland. Every single thing within the solar system's completely just wiped out.
Oh yeah, like it's in the far future or something. Like
yeah, like every time she goes back to it, she's like, well, something must have happened, so that's why she was trying to figure out.
I'm assuming it's year 3000. That seems to be the year if something goes wrong in Star Trek, everything gets destroyed. Like they always like to do that for some reason.
And it was really funny when she was like inputting the time or whatever. It looks like she put 1985. No, that would have been hilarious. That would have been a great little Easter egg.
You start hearing the back of few music. Dun, dun, dun,
Marty! Burnham! Then we get to the bridge, and Tilly's only in this episode for about 30 seconds, and she has to be irritating.
Yeah.
Because I guess that time tether that's pulling her back, but correct me if I'm wrong, they cut the tether to, temporally speaking, and close the wormhole. What's pulling her back? They closed the wormhole.
Yeah, why is it a wormhole too? It's so stupid. Why can't it be the suit just does it? Why does it have to be a wormhole? That doesn't make any sense.
What's pulling her back if there's no wormhole?
No. Unless there's another entity involved. I don't know. It's weird. And why do they keep calling it the Red Angel? It's not a Red Angel. It's a piece of machinery.
Yeah.
Stop being so descriptive about it.
That'd be like you saw a jet. It's the flying Iron Dragon, and kept calling it that. Once we figured out it was a jet.
No, it's a jet.
We kept calling it the Iron Dragon.
Exactly.
So they're like, oh, since we're holding her here, it's like a rubber band, and it's getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
It's going to shoot her back to the future. But they cut that cord. Someone explain to me, how is this even happening?
It doesn't make any sense.
Why they? Oh, it drives me crazy. But then they're like, oh, it's Newton's law, equal opposite reactions. And Tilly's like, she recites, that's like my second favorite law, but my third one is this. And then Tilly, shut up.
They just tell her to basically be quiet. And then also another thing too. At first, when she was first talking, she was okay, and then the second one, she just had to do her little spastic moment.
And she's like always having like looking up, and kind of like how little kids telling you about their favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
Shut up. You don't want to hear
Tilly,
it.
you're an irritating. I know you're a brilliant person when it comes to your mind, but you're socially you're awkward. Stop.
Then we get to the Section 31 ship, and Captain What's-His-Face is all walking around, all perfect and everything, but he's been infected by the little machines, the nano machines. And he's like, oh, we have to get that data from the sphere data because we don't know who this woman is, and maybe this is why they get the AI gets their sentience is because she was sent back, and he's trying to plant seeds of discontent and not trustworthiness, but he's the one making this all happen.
And he says, well, Taylor, you need to go down there and you need to do...
It's still the data.
Then he left, and literally, Giorgio made a good point. She goes, boy, you're real sure of yourself today. You're usually not like this. You're not, so confident. She's already realizing, hey, there's something not right about him.
And we get back to Michael. The scene, it made me laugh because it's so stupid. The mom, again, she's like going through more of the audio logs, and she's listening. Michael's walking through the Discovery. She's moving in slow-mo, and everyone's like going by her really fast. It's like... Why is this effect happening? I don't know.
I wanted to run out and do like the Vanilla Sky and start spinning around. What is this?
Because for everyone to be moving like that, she's moving slow, so she's walking super slow.
I know you're doing it for artistic thing, but that's stupid. It's just stupid.
It's really, really dumb.
I'm so moving.
It's all super slow-mo. And then she's explaining how wherever she goes, she gets pulled back. She can never stay anymore.
That's weird. So her first time when she went in the future, she's stuck there. And every time she comes back, she gets pulled back for
to
some
that
reason.
exact spot.
Which is weird.
Would have been really crappy if she would only jump maybe a couple of days no matter what happens.
Oh,
so
gosh.
what happens... Oh, it's just so weird because and she has no explanation.
No. And
I guess she hid away far enough away for the AI can't get to her.
Yeah.
But wouldn't this AI have came in contact with the Borg and the Dominion? Wouldn't they started moving into Alpha, Beta, Quadrant stuff? Wouldn't there have been...
You think?
Something? Anything? Come on.
Not.
Whatever.
But we can't connect that because that would actually be kind of cool. They can't do that.
So she's looking at one of the little video logs. She goes out to go touch it. She's like holding her mom's face through like the hologram.
I don't care.
We don't care. No one cares. No one knows his character. Nobody likes Michael Burnham. Most certainly no one likes her mom. What the hell?
Yeah.
Spock comes in and he's like, oh, they're going to resuscitate you. First she comes in like, kind of like doesn't want to talk to him. Like, Burnham, stop being a B word. But he's like, oh, I thought you'd like to know they're going to, your mom's coming back too. And I'm pretty sure you probably want to be there for that. Of course she wants to be there. And like, she wants his, Stamps' husband, Hugh, is like, hey, she wants to talk to the captain. And Michael's like, okay, ready to go. It's like, no, just the captain. Then Michael Burnham throws a hissy fit. Remember they said there was a time crunch because that
maybe of a couple hours, that's it.
So they go to the captain's quarters and Michael Burnham's throwing a hissy fit. I want to be there. I want to talk to my mom.
What a waste of time. You don't have time to do this. The universe is online.
The fate of the universe, and she wants to ask her mom all kinds of questions.
That's not important right now.
It's meaningless.
Yeah.
So she's throwing a pissy fit, and they're like, no, you need to stay. You can listen to the conversation through the video comm or whatever.
Right in the bridge.
You're not going down to the planet.
And I'm glad they stuck to his guns there, too. He said, no, you're not going down there.
Pike goes down there, and...
Oh, gosh.
I understand that she's trying to save the world or whatever, and she's like done it like a million times, but she's being a royal B word. Like, to the max.
Oh, you're Michael Pike. You were on this Enterprise. You're gonna go back there. You're dead. All this stuff. Like, what are you gonna do so?
You're just a ghost to me.
Yeah. Why don't you say, I understand you're Pike, Captain Pike. I get all that, but we gotta save the universe. We gotta do this and that. That's how you do it. She's so condescending. You just gotta put a man down. That's all it is.
And she says everything is that sphere because all that data had the data for the computer to become sentient.
Yeah.
How does that even work? What does that even? Okay, so it downloads all this data, so it became sentient. How is information making it sentient?
Yeah, but the thing is, this is AI from the present, not what is it? Control.
Yeah, it's called control.
Control. So stupid. What a generic name.
Control delete.
Yeah, it can't be from the future because they already have that data. So why would it need it away? So it has to be the present. But they don't explain any of this.
Wouldn't the sphere have data on time travel?
Yeah.
Couldn't the sphere, couldn't control from the future send back its own data?
Yes. You think because it's AI. It's not an alien. It's
Remember
AI.
when the Borg went back in time to try to destroy Earth beforehand? Remember?
Yeah, but by doing so, they caused the very thing they wanted to stop, which was the first warp jump with the.
Isn't that cool?
Phoenix,
See, but those were plot lines that happened already. But so they're like, hey, we gotta destroy the data, and even Cyril's like, this is like be like burning down. The greatest libraries of all time. Like, this data can mean so much to so many people. But then even Captain Pike's like, hey, if it means stopping this thing from gaining sentience, which still doesn't make any damn sense, but okay, we got to delete it. And then, what's it? Tyler's there.
He's trying to download the data.
No, he has the little sticky thing. It's like a little circle.
Like this, and no one sees him doing it. What am I doing, boys?
Sneaky. So like he's gonna do it, but he doesn't do it because he knows it's wrong.
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay, we're gonna delete this thing, but then like, it's not letting it delete. They're like, oh man, why can't you delete it? I guess since it's self-preserving, it doesn't want to die. Because remember, that was the whole purpose of like the sphere was for it not to die.
And why did the AI go there? Why did it wait until now? It's like it doesn't make any sense.
So weird. Why even? So.
It doesn't make sense because, like I said, why in the future I tell him, hey, look, if he needs to get the data, you need to be here at this point. Why is he not telling him this?
It's so weird because by the Discovery getting the data, it let them have an archive for them to download. So if they would have just let the sphere die all on its own, it never would have went to anything. So why even have them interact?
Yeah. Another thing, why don't they ever talk to this program saying, hey, you have to do this and show them the future?
I know.
If it's self-aware, when it realizes, oh yeah, maybe it's worth me deleting at least the time travel aspect. But no, that would just make too much sense to do that.
So they can't delete it,
gosh.
and they're like, oh, we're going to try to figure out a way to get rid of
so
this.
So there's like a language that's from like a long time ago.
Yeah, so there's no way to break it.
Yeah.
Then I brought up the theory, again, call me, maybe I'm just stupid and simple. Where is this? So this is being stored in the computer, all the data that's in Discovery. Why not just find wherever that data is and physically destroy it?
Yeah, if you have to, take it out of the Enterprise and just destroy it with a torpedo. Yeah.
Am I wrong in thinking that that's not an option?
Oh, of course not, because I would be thinking. You can transport it out. That's how easy it is. You don't have to even remove it.
So I don't know what that's all about. And then we get another unsensical. This is crazy. Spock's looking at some of these video journals, and then she's like, "Oh, I contacted Spock, and he's the only one that can I can communicate with and understand."
Because he's being half human, half Vulcan, he understands.
And his dyslexia.
Not because he's actually a brilliant mind. No, that can't be it.
His dyslexia is because disabilities are superpowers.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. You can live a perfectly regular, normal, and an amazing life with the learning disability.
But don't act like it's the most amazing thing on the planet.
It's not a superpower.
No.
So, but how was she able to talk to Pike? If no one can understand me. What sense does that make?
Well, she's just trying to get under Burnham's skin. I don't know. What was the point? She
couldn't write a message or that all those video logs. She couldn't record it to another device and just leave it somewhere.
Yeah.
It would get pulled
back. I don't think it would get pulled back. I think only she's connected somehow to the suit, not any of her extra stuff. So, or write something down at that time. Whatever. She couldn't find a recording device there and say, "Hey, this is going on."
Because later in the episode we find out she's been like in Michael's life her whole entire life, like watching her in an inviso mode. Like it's so stupid.
What I mean is, I went back in the data and I found all your. Yeah, I know. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, when we get to that part.
Just so
but
dumb.
So she was able to view events, but she can never just scribble something down.
No, she was invisible, smiling down from the heavens. What is this? Burnham.
Open the clouds. So that's why Spock was able to see those visions, because he's dyslexic.
Oh, I don't accept that. I do not accept Spock being just don't. It's stupid. They would have cures for this stuff already.
It's so dumb. It's for those woke points of, look, we have a disabled person, whatever. But it's not even a disability. It's just a learning disability. It's not even that. I don't know. I'm rubbing my face.
I don't know what to do with this series anymore. I'm done with it. I can't wait till it's over with.
We get back to Section 31's ship, and then the captain, what's his face, is, "Oh, you didn't do it, Tyler." Tyler's like, "No, I don't want to do this. It's wrong. I trust the crew of the Discovery. They're going to be able to figure this out." And then he's like, "You made the right call." Like, what? What?
Why don't you say, you know what? If you can't do it, I'll get someone else who can do it.
Yeah.
You do something else. That's what you say. He said that was so odd and out of place. Like,
oh yeah. Then like a wheelchair guy comes by, like out of nowhere. Like, wheelchair guy, what's up?
Everyone's been Captain Pike from the future when
he's
all
wink,
messed
wink.
up.
How come you didn't have the little beep 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 beep?
Beep, beep. 2 for yes, 1 for no.
I love it.
Doop, doop.
So Michael and Spock go talk to the captain, saying, "You have to let Michael go talk to her mommy because she's cool like that." And of course, they're on running out of time. So
so she gets her way. Obviously,
she goes to talk to her mom, and this again goes on for like a million years.
Well, all the emotional BS.
We don't care about these characters. No. We at least we know Michael Burnham. We know everything she's been through. We don't know her mom, so there's nothing to feel bad about.
No.
So they're just blah blah blahing at each other, and I saw you die 1,000 times, and I'll see you die 1,000 more. We have to fix this, and that's pretty much what the whole conversation is.
Yeah,
but it goes on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Spinning camera comes back, and
gosh, they just always have to do that every episode.
If the scene starts out with Stamets upside down, and then the camera spins into position, stop with the stupid camera crap. Then they're trying to figure out, okay, what can we do? We got to be able to solve this problem. And then Spock's like, we've been thinking about this the wrong way. We can't destroy the data, but somehow this suit that has like infinite storage space. It has more storage space than all of Discovery.
That's insane. This is all. Where does this shoot? This suit can't be made from their time. It's impossible. This is like the far future. It doesn't make any sense.
This is beyond anything.
No.
The capabilities of this suit. So they never recorded this data to make another suit.
Yeah.
And all this time, Section 31 never made another one of these
things. It's the same thing as the drive from the first season. It's the same thing. This big technology, we never used it again.
Yeah, the spore drive thing.
Spore drive, yeah.
So they're like, hey, we have a cool idea. Let's put all the sphere's data into the suit, send the suit into the super future.
And it keeps going to like infinity.
Yeah, and it'll just keep jumping into the future so no one can ever catch it again. And then we will teleport her, Mama Burnham, to our timeline, and then that will pull her away from it.
That makes sense, because remember, the AI can only go from the future past with the wormhole opening up, so it can't even go. It can't even time travel, apparently. It has all this knowledge, it can't time travel.
Yeah, so that's an okay plan, except for the fact that this suit is the most technologically powerful. This is before Kirk.
Well,
this is what?
Well, what you do, you send it like about 5 billion years from the future at that point, and eventually you'll get to the end of the universe where it just destroys.
Again, or just the thing, hopefully it falls into a star or something and blows up.
Because by then there'll be so many black holes.
And that's when they mention the supernova thing again.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're going to go back in time. Michael Burnham's going to get the suit, go back in time, use the supernova, save her mom.
I wouldn't be always surprised she saves her dad, too. Everyone gets saved.
Yeah.
No one has any consequences on the show.
But here's the thing. If that happens, then she never went to Sarek.
That's it. She's going to destroy her life for what it was. Is that worth doing?
And then that's what...
What she'll end up doing where she'll say both, watch. Oh, we did a different time thing.
But
we're talking about this show, okay?
But maybe that's why we never heard of Michael Burnham, because if she's staying with her family, maybe she never joins Starfleet or does anything.
Well, see, that would finally explain everything.
And then the series never happens.
God, wouldn't we awesome?
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I'd be happy.
I have a smile on my face. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
Well, then it doesn't matter. Then this show actually just gets a D+ because it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything.
That would be just great.
I know, right?
So they decide, okay, that's the plan we're going to do. We get back to the Section 31 ship, which they don't even have. It doesn't even have a name, does it?
No.
They just keep calling it the Section 31 ship. And it's Captain What's-His-Face talking to Giorgio. And they have the weirdest conversation. He goes, okay, I'm going to have you do this download thing for me because we need to kill her because she's not part of the bigger picture. We have to get rid of her. And I know you want to get rid of her because she's the most powerful woman of the galaxy.
What? Why is that? What?
Because she can't even control her time traveling, really. No. So how is she
the most They keep praising her so much. She's just a time traveler. She's important, but she's not the most important thing ever. It's insane.
And they keep thinking like somehow time travel is the most crazy thing that no one can understand.
No, and it also is so weird too. Like, okay, in her Terran universe, yes, she was the more powerful person. She's just a 631 agent. She's not that powerful. Yeah, she's got some control, but she isn't.
So he convinces her to do this because it'll kill her and then it'll make you the most powerful woman. What? This whole conversation makes no sense.
Yeah, as good as the first one they had, this one was stupid, completely dumb.
So they just allowed Giorgio to go down to the surface to talk to Mama Burnham.
Yeah. And where's security at? Where's the engineers at? You see one person in the background, that's it, during the whole conversation. What's going on?
They're allowing her to just talk to her? Yeah. Then she she sets up the little disc. It just has to be close. It doesn't have to be on it, but just nearby. And they're talking and everything, and just another weird conversation. And then the only thing I liked about it was she's like, I know you love Michael. You care about her. Can you at least take care of her for me? Yeah. Just do that for me. I'm like, oh, that was a little nice. But everything else leading up to it just...
And then she said the same line that he said about her. And
not to the bigger mission. She's like, wait a second, that's something the AI...
See, that was actually kind of clever. Like, oh, that made sense. Like, oh, why did he say the same thing? So... Right there, she's like, yeah, this isn't right.
She contacts Tyler. These are their calm things, which are cool. Yeah, I love that. Because it reminds me of Next Generation. And they're having a little back and forth. She's like, hey, it's really funny, but she's like, I'm going to tell you something. And if you betray me, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kill you slowly. And then, of course, I like how Tyler's like, I've been through a lot. He's like, oh, you're just giving me time to save her. Like, they're having a little back and forth, which I thought was kind of cute in a weird way. But she's like, hey, how much data's been downloaded? He's like, looking it up. Oh, it's about 22%. He's like, she's like, I'm going to stop this data transfer, and I need you to see what the captain does. Because she's starting to figure out, hey, he's probably either working for the AI, has a second alternative motive, or he's infected or something.
Or he wants to take that knowledge from himself. Yeah, something's not right.
Then she goes and Michael Burnham and Stamets teleport down, and... They just see Georgia. They don't even question her. Why she's there.
Well, you honestly turned off the camera. Well, she turned off the camera 5 minutes ago. It took that long for you guys to realize that?
But they didn't even notice it.
No.
Because they're setting up that thing to do the whole idea.
No, but she's saying, oh, yeah, well, you must have turned off the camera. She said something about the camera. I remember she did. Yeah.
I'm not paying attention.
My question is, my goodness, she did that within 5 minutes.
Oh, because I wanted a private conversation?
Yeah.
She said, it
was so stupid. It's just dumb.
Oh, we're going to just let you do that.
Oh, yeah.
So they're setting up the modified transporter... amplifiers with dark matter energy to do the whole transporter.
Yeah, so they can break the tether, and her mom will stay there, but the suit will go into the far future.
So they're setting that all up. We get back to Section 31, and that's when she stops the download, and it's just every conversation Michael Burnham has with her mom is just weird. And then that's when she starts having flashbacks of like, oh, I saw you when you graduated Vulcan Academy. I saw you when you teleported onto the Sinjo.
When you were at Alice in Wonderland. Here's the thing. What she should have did is, I went in the future and I found all your records because you had all your files in there.
And I watched them and read them all. So I
read them all and I knew. And then when I did is I got one of my cameras that were cloaked at. So give me something techie.
But that's so stupid.
It's just stupid.
So she was there. So she was cloaked on the Shinzo.
But I thought she couldn't stay for long. So what, she only saw for brief moments? And you didn't want to help in the first season when the Klingons were attacking? You didn't think that was a good idea? I'm not going to get involved.
So she was like, floating in the clouds, looking down, shining upon her.
She had a little smile on her face.
So stupid.
I don't even know what to say.
It is so stupid. And of course, they have this little crying moment, and it's like, well, why?
The universe is in balance. Who cares about this?
They stopped the download, and then she's like, Giorgio's telling Tyler to go find the captain. Then the captain has like funky face, like his face is all gross looking.
And before that you saw it go messed up because we forgot that he was taken over by the AI. That happened like a few scenes earlier.
Yeah, it showed like the black veins.
So stupid.
Remember, audience, he's not the real captain.
He went, he twitched. Like, what's going on?
Hokey sci-fi garbage that I don't expect from Trek.
That's Battlestar Galactica. That's what that is.
Silliness.
Yeah, it is.
Then he gets in there and apparently he's super strong now.
And he's super fast. Like, we're talking like, he gets there in a second. He's like being hooked up to the thing, and Dad's like, what the hell?
Why didn't he just shoot him right then and there? I know. But it kicks Tyler's butt and stabs him.
The blood effect's terrible.
Yeah, you can tell it's CGI blood. And we get back to the Discovery. It's like, oh, we get a secure message from they keep calling the Section 31 ship, and it's Tyler, and he's like dying. He's like, the captain, I don't remember his name, and then he falls over. And so the Pike's like, something's going down. Captain What's-His-Face teleports down to the planet, and he's just kicking everyone's butt. He's snapping necks. He's dual-wielding phasers. He's got a phaser rifle he pulls out of nowhere. He's just kicking everyone's butt.
Even shooting phasers on him doesn't affect him. It just goes, like you see a little ripple, and that's it.
It hits him like, what the? So, literally, toughened his skin?
What I would have done is I would have took a phaser and put it in and explode and threw it at him like a grenade. I mean, at that point...
Unload on this guy. Yeah. Whatever. Then she's like, oh, no, it's too late. You get the... But they're like, wait a minute, we have to just break it and send her back.
Yeah, so he can't get to her.
He can't get to her. So we can't let him get this data. Spock even was like, hey, they're downloading her data. They're at like a 30%.
Yeah.
And this is why I came with the idea. Attack the Section 31 ship. blow it up. Who cares? This is the fate of the universe. You kill whatever X amount of people.
Another thing, it's so dumb. Giorgio left the little device right there. So
yeah, she didn't
just grab it and destroy it.
Not only just turn it off, just take it and just keep it in your pocket. Yeah. No, she left it there. Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, what? Why? Was it once it's stuck, it's unremovable?
It's like Magnet, Mike. You can't pull it.
Yeah, you can't pull it. So this little battle's going on, and then they decide, hey, and let's blow up these little dishes. And then it'll send her back. Yeah. The Kim filled will drop, and she'll get pulled back. Yeah. And they're like, okay, they're starting to shoot and everything, and Michael and her have like, the Kim field goes down, and they almost touch, and then she gets pulled away.
Yeah, she goes, I'll come back for you. Don't worry.
I'll figure out something.
Because
literally time is on her side. Yeah. So she gets sucked back through the portal, and Michael Burnham's like, 40 beam up, and then blow this planet up.
But she said it right when it happened. Why'd you say anything, Burnham? Should have just kept it. And then not only that, Giorgio's kicking this. He's going toe with this guy.
This guy killed Captain What's-His-Face. Killed like 5 people.
Yeah,
easily.
Why don't you just break her neck?
And Giorgio's like doing all these ninja moves, and like kicking and punching and flipping around
and he's all strong. I mean, remember he just easily beat a half-human Klingon hybrid in Taylor.
Easy.
But George could be Giorgio, a woman, and she's just a woman. Okay. Her best skill is getting someone to sleep with her to just kill them in their sleep. Okay, not necessarily.
Then we finally get an outer space shot of the Discovery. This is, I think, the first outside shot.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't. Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. They shoot torpedoes down. They blow up the whole facility.
Yeah.
But there was a teleporter signal out. Oh, he got away.
Of course they did. Why don't you destroy the ship?
And then we got to follow the Section 31 ship, but I guess they cloaked their warp.
And they said, there was an escape pod. Of course, Taylor escaped, so he's fine. He's fine.
Michael Burnham is watching videos of her mom like laying down crying.
Burnham, get over yourself.
5 years old?
She's in a time thing. She can come find you at any time. She could come back yesterday. Time means nothing to her. Why are you bothered by this?
Then Spock is talking to her like, oh, we continue the mission. We're going to figure this out. We're going to keep going. And he sets up the chessboard and he's like, okay, then they're going to play another game. Yeah, that sucked. That's not an episode. That sucked. That sucked. The hokey sci-fi. Why not just destroy the data wherever the sphere data is being held?
I wouldn't have been so bad destroying the space when he was down there. Who cares? This is for the universe.
Yeah.
Starfleet officers are willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good, and that's what the greater good is.
Why not even attempt to attack the Section 31 ship?
Yeah.
Or at the very least, destroy its propulsion systems.
Yeah.
To take out it so it can't jump away.
Yeah.
So even if it downloads the data, it's not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah, and they say, we did, Captain, but it enhanced its shields. We can't penetrate it. Give me that. At least give me something. Or at least, okay, they could destroy it. No, nothing.
How many more episodes are there?
I think 3-4 more. I can't
Lord.
care. I can't care about this.
There's times when we're watching the episode, I pause to see how much time is left. I'm like, another 30 minutes. Oh, God.
I can't take it no more.
It's so stupid.
It's dumb.
From time, and every time there's something kind of cool,
it gets ruined.
I guess Spock is good now that he's like normal and not all.
His brain is fried.
Spock's brain times 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anything else in this episode? I don't even.
Like I said, I kind of like the first interaction between George when she figured out, okay, there's something weird. Why are you so calm? Like that was kind of cool.
Is that his name, Captain Leyland?
I think Leyland.
I'm gonna still go with Captain What's-His-Face because
Captain 31. Okay. No, when we do that for the Emerald Ted Dance's Action of Affection, we're doing it because we don't care. For Orville.
Yeah. So now they have to hunt down the Section 31 ship. But since Control has all that data, couldn't it in fact just spread the data all over the place so it can't be ever...
Well, it has like 50% of it.
So he only got so much of it, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't get all
of it. So technically...
I don't know which part he got.
So why wouldn't it just focus on the AI part?
I don't know.
It's so stupid. Just because you have knowledge doesn't mean you can evolve. It's so stupid.
Well, apparently Discovery did, because in Callisto, that's what happened in that thing's short.
So I guess this is going to connect to that, so maybe a little bit of the data's still in there.
Maybe.
And then it falls in love with the guy, and they dance and have popcorn. If you go watch that, it's so odd. It's the most... it's in a non-offensive way, it's the most un-Trek thing ever. The Discovery itself is so un-Trek, it's offensive how way they go
It's as bad as that Tilly short. It's just awful.
Yeah. But, I don't know what else to say. I can't wait for this thing to end.
Yeah. Oh, that one lady, the blonde who's on the bridge.
Yeah, she's back on the bridge. I like her. She needs more roles. She's
not. She seems more normal than anybody.
She's like the most normal person here.
I don't know. At this point, I just don't care. I'm so done with it. I admit, it's just to the point where, like, Burnham, who cares about your feelings? This is more important than that. Like I said, she's a time traveler. She can come meet you at any time. Why are you so upset about it?
Is she unable to use the suit now? Because she wasn't in the suit when it got pulled back? So, but wouldn't it still go back to the same spot?
But here's the thing: wouldn't that wormhole like tear to pieces?
Did the time crystal? Remember when he was shooting?
Yeah.
Did it penetrate the shield and like destroy up her time crystal thing?
I don't know.
Did that happen? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna even go back and check.
I'm never watching these episodes again.
Yeah, never again.
I can't. I'm so done with it.
I don't know. I'm giving this I think the episode before this was the worst.
This is slightly better, but it's like a 0 to like a 2
yeah.
out of 10. It's still terrible.
It's the difference between being punched in the face and being punched in the face and kicked in the balls. Well, I guess I'd rather just be punched in the face.
Well, yeah, it makes it better, I guess.
I guess it's better.
We just can't wait till it's over with. I'm just done with it. I don't
know. I did like how Captain Pike was like getting a little upset. He's like, we didn't come this far to lose. Yeah. We have to figure out a way. I like that line, but what was that, 4 seconds?
Yeah, and I like the fact he's starting to put Tilly in her place. Tilly, stop. Just stop with your little sideways.
We don't need the comic relief.
Yeah.
And it was never funny to begin with.
No.
But whatever. Where's Admiral What's-Her-Face?
Yeah, she was on this. That's a good point. She wasn't even in this episode at all. Where's she at?
Just hanging out in her room?
Yeah.
Nothing happened to her, no. Yeah, where is she?
I mean, she's not involved in this somehow? It's so stupid. And where's Jet Reno, right?
Yeah, remember this whole big old hoopla about, they got this famous comedian to play this character.
We're only for 2 episodes. She has not been since?
Yeah, she's just hanging out. Oh, you don't need a master engineer here? Okay, I'll duck back out. I think as the ship's like being destroyed, she come in. We all think we're all counting on you, and he's like, just like an airplane.
I know. I was leaving you since the doctor remembered that we're all counting on you. She leaves. Heck, okay. She's in a little room somewhere.
I have to invent my own fun with this show.
Oh, because it's funny thing is we're taking leaps and bounds just to make it tolerable, and that's not saying much.
So yeah, unless you have, I'm done. I don't have anything else.
I don't want to talk about anything else. I really don't.
So yeah, that's gonna wrap up episode 11. Right. Yeah. I've been your host, Crimson.
Everything PCA.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.